explaining selection, omissions, and expansions. Right now we are in the dispute center, but what I'm going to show you is available in several parts of the program. So just I'm teaching you here the concept, the tool in this expert series to let you know how to use the tool, and then you can use it in any area of the program. So selecting disputes here we have, and you can see here that we have select from all, select from selected, omit, and expand. Okay, and this is extremely powerful, and I'm going to show you why and how easy it is to use and how powerful it is. So for example, here we have in the status to do, right? And we have these four options: expand, omit, select, and select from all. Let's use the simple one, the default one, which is select from all. In this case, I'm selecting all the derogatory items with status to do. And that could be accomplished by clicking show to do here as well. So, well, there are several ways to skin a cat, but the important thing here is that now, for example, let's say that we want only Experian, for example. So we want only Experian from those to do. Okay, so I can click select from selected, because if I select from all, it would be all records, all derogatory items from Experian, but they may contain some statuses in progress or no change, etc., deleted, etc. But in this case, I want the to-dos because I already pre-selected all the to-dos, and now I'm gonna select the ones, select from selected. Okay, so now I execute. And in this case, you see, I have all the ones for Experian. Now, let's say that I want to omit the inquiries. Okay, so I don't want the inquiries here. I'm gonna omit them. So I go again. I select inquiries from the list, and what is it here? Okay, and I'm going to omit. So I'm going to omit these four from the group that I have selected. Okay, so think about it. Again, the importance here is the use of the tool that you can use in the contact list when you select contacts, and you can use it in the virtual funnels, for example. So you can use it in several places in the program, but the functionality is the same. The fields will be different, of course, but the functionality. So right now I have no inquiries here, okay, and I have the Experian, and I have to do. Now, I mean, the last one in this case is going to look a little bit weird, but it's going to be useful. For example, if I wanted to do all this, as a matter of fact, let me do it that way because it will be more meaningful. I'm going to do this. I'm going to select all Equifax, and all Experian. Okay. So first, Equifax. So I'm gonna do all, but I want all Equifax, and I want also all Experian. Okay. So in order to do that, I need to expand. Okay. So I'm doing all the Equifax right now, and I'm going to click and select Experian now. Now I want to select Experian, but in order to select Experian, I need to expand, because if I do from all, then the Equifax will be gone from the selection. So I need to expand because I want both. That's what I want. So I need to expand on the selection. Sometimes you need to think a little bit, you see, but now we have Equifax and Experian. And from here, now I could repeat, so to speak, or do the same thing that I had before. So, for example, that would be, if I wanted to, of course, but it would be to do, but it would be from selected, because I have it selected that. I have the group of Experian and TransUnion. So it would be the selected, from selected, I meant. And then once I have all to dos from selected, from the selected group, I can omit the inquiries here, omit, and I accomplished the same thing that I did before for one credit bureau. You see? So I have all to dos, Equifax, Experian, and so in this case, maybe the example is not too useful in real life, but that is not important. What is important is that you learn how to use the tool that can be used again in other places, like um, the contact list. For example, we have another button with select contacts, and we have different fields. So I want to select all the affiliates. Well, then I will click here, select from all. I want to select all the app declines. Again, I can select other statuses, but if I want just the app declines, I will click that and I can select. So while the active clients is possible to click just here and select, yes, so it's even a faster shortcut. But the importance is to know that you have, and especially for things like the range of dates for the follow up or the creation date, you can also do that. Very powerful strategy. Same thing in the dispute center. We have several ranges of dates here for the status, when the status change, when um, printed, when it was printed. So, with this, you can check, for example, what you printed last week. When did you create certain disputes for the current client, and also for all derogatory items complete. So meaning from all the clients. Okay, and in that way you can see overall how many how many derogatory items you printed, for example, in a certain period. So so is the possibilities are endless. It's just that you think what you want to do and then use the selection to do it. For the same token, um, this one is not to select. Obviously, it says change, is to change in bulk based on whatever you have selected or whatever you have marked. But the concept is the same. I could change everything that I have selected, which are all these to dos, to something, or maybe the to be paid can change to invoiced, for example. Uh, that doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna do it just to show you how powerful is the technique. You see, and I change all the paid column. This is for paper deletion, by the way. But I changed that to invoiced, all of them with one click. So that is important. I really recommend that you get familiar with the select dispute and change dispute. Be very careful with change because everything that you have selected will be changed. In this particular case, it was all the Equifax and Experian with the status to do and omitted the inquiries. And that is our selection. And when I make a change, is going to be based on that selection. All right. So thank you and enjoy it.